What if the government started running your local grocery store? In New York City, that's no longer a hypothetical question. It's the radical plan of their new mayor, a 34-year-old socialist who just turned American politics upside down. In the heart of the American economic system, New York City, voters have just delivered a political earthquake. The new mayor-elect isn't a seasoned political insider. He's a 34-year-old democratic socialist, the son of Ugandan Indian immigrants, and the first Muslim to ever lead the city. His name is Zohran Kwame Mamdani. His victory speech wasn't just a thank you to supporters, it was a direct challenge to the established order, aimed at one of the most powerful figures in the country. So, who is Zohran Mamdani? What does his win mean for the future of New York? And why is his flagship policy, city-run grocery stores, already causing such a massive stir? This is the story of a new political dawn in the Big Apple. Part 1. The Unlikely Candidate and a Decisive Victory. On November 4, 2025, Zohran Mamdani decisively won the New York City mayoral race, securing over 50% of the vote and defeating both former Governor Andrew Cuomo, who ran as an independent, and Republican Curtis Sliwa. The election saw one of the largest turnouts in decades, a clear sign of an energized electorate. In his speech, he spoke directly to former President Donald Trump, taunting, "Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up." Who is the man behind this bold statement? Mamdani was born in Kampala, Uganda, and moved to New York City as a child. Who is the man behind this bold statement? Mamdani was born in Kampala, Uganda, and moved to New York City as a child. Before politics, he worked as a housing counselor, fighting to keep low-income immigrant families in their homes. An experience that he says shaped his understanding of the city's affordability crisis. He's also a former musician, having produced hip-hop under the name Young Cardamom, and even curated the soundtrack for his mother Mira Nair's film, Queen of Katwe. Part 2. The Platform, a radical vision for affordability. Mamdani's campaign resonated by focusing on a single powerful issue, making New York City livable for its working class. His platform reads like a progressive wish list, promising a fundamental reshaping of the urban social contract. The key pledges include a rent freeze for the 2 million people living in rent-stabilized apartments, free public transit making city bus travel free for all, universal child care, providing free child care for children from 6 weeks to 5 years old, a $30 minimum wage, nearly doubling the current city minimum by 2030. But the most talked about proposal, and the one that has become a symbol of his approach, is the plan to create a network of city-owned grocery stores. The idea is to open one store in each of the 5 boroughs at a projected cost of $60 million. By operating on city-owned land, avoiding rent and property taxes, and buying at wholesale prices, these stores would aim to sell groceries at significantly lower costs, providing a public option for food. In a city where grocery prices are 18% higher than the national average, the proposal found a receptive audience. Part 3. The Grocery Battle, a microcosm of a bigger debate. This plan, however, is a political lightning rod, and it perfectly encapsulates the debate surrounding Mamdani's entire agenda. Supporters point to historical and modern precedents. They cite Britain's wartime restaurants, Poland's milk bars, and, crucially, the U.S. military's commissary system, which saves military families an estimated $1.58 billion a year by selling groceries at near wholesale prices. Experts argue that by leveraging the city's existing massive food procurement for schools and hospitals, a public grocery could achieve similar economies of scale. Critics, including economists and business leaders, warn of devastating consequences. They argue that without the profit motive, city-run stores will be inefficient and poorly managed. More pointedly, they fear that being unable to compete with subsidized prices, private grocers will be driven out of business, potentially exacerbating food shortages in the long run. Billionaire supermarket magnate John Catsimatidis has even threatened to close his Gristiti stores in the city if the plan goes ahead. The debate boils down to a fundamental question. Can government do a better job than the market at providing basic goods? Part 4. Global Significance and the Road Ahead. Mamdani's victory is not being viewed as just a local story. From London to Jerusalem, the world is watching. Left-wing politicians in the UK, including London's Mayor Sadiq Khan, celebrated the win as a triumph of hope over fear. Conversely, Israel's diaspora minister condemned Mamdani as a Hamas supporter, highlighting the international attention his pro-Palestinian stance has attracted. His win has energized the global left, demonstrating that socialist policies can gain traction even in the heart of global capitalism. But the euphoria will soon meet reality. As mayor, Mamdani's powers are limited by state and federal governments, and his ambitious, expensive plans will face fierce opposition from powerful business interests and political rivals. The question on everyone's mind is, how much of his radical vision can he actually implement? As Zohran Mamdani prepares to move into Gracie Mansion in January 2026, he carries the hopes of millions of New Yorkers who voted for a fundamental change. His election is a testament to the power of a grassroots movement built on a clear, affordability-focused message. His election is a testament to the power of a grassroots movement built on a clear, affordability-focused message. The world will be watching to see if this new model for urban governance can succeed. What do you think about these proposals? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into global current affairs.